Hey, what's up guys? So, as you've seen from the title of this video, this is going to be dedicated to all my Indian viewers, all my viewers who are from India. And this is me giving you my absolute unbiased advice as to why you should refrain from buying the iPhone, the 2018 iPhones in India. Okay, and let me just tell you that this is the same advice I would give to anyone in my family and my close friends. And because I do care about you, and if any of you out there are contemplating on buying the latest iPhones that were just announced yesterday, there is good reason why you should not buy them in India. And I'll get to in detail as to why you should not. Alright. So I'm not going to go into the specs of the three iPhones. Okay, this is not a comparison. This is me just telling you as to why you would be a fool to spend so much on a phone if you're buying it, especially in India. Alright. Now, after listening to everything and making whatever sense you can out of it, if you still want to buy, that's absolutely your call. Okay, I'm no one to tell you not to buy, it's my advice, but whether you take it or not is up to you. But I'm pretty sure that once you listen to the logic and once you are as shocked as I am based on the information that I've gathered, you might just change your mind. Alright. So we were announced that we are getting three iPhones in 2018. The iPhone XS, the iPhone XS Max. These two are in the premium segment, and the affordable one, the iPhone XR. Alright, so three iPhones in 2018. We also got the prices for them announced. Now, it's not possible for me to buy out all the pricing differences, so I have a chart with me which I've made here, and this is segmented into the storage capacity, the model of the iPhone, whether it's the XS or the Max or the XR, the price in the US, in dollars obviously, the price with which it is going to be sold in India, what the price actually should be in India based on the dollar price and the exchange rate in terms of the Indian rupee as of today, and the difference that you would be paying if you buy this in India. So if that's too much to work your head around, let me just go through the chart. So this will take some time, so I would advise you to just be patient and listen to this, because this is what is going to make sense. Okay, so starting off, we have the iPhone XR, which is the affordable version according to Apple, and I'm sure they've tried their best to keep it affordable. So the 64GB version of the iPhone XR is priced at 76,900 rupees in India. So that's the starting price for 64 gigs. Now the price in the US is $749. So if I take today's exchange rate, which is, as you can see on screen, it's around 71.88 as of 13th September. So I'm just going to take it to be 71.8 for the purposes of this video. And if I multiply 71.8 with $749, the actual price in India should be 54,000 rupees. Now these are not exact figures, these are approximates, but it's the closest we can get. So the actual price of the iPhone XR 64GB should be 54,000 rupees in India, whereas it's going to be sold for 76,900 rupees in India. So you are paying a difference of 23,000 rupees. Okay. The 256GB model is going to be sold for 81,900 rupees in India. It's priced at $799 in the US. The actual price based on the exchange rate today should be 57,000 rupees approximately. But you are going to pay 81,900 rupees. So that's a difference of 24,900 rupees. For the 512GB version, the price in India is 91,900 rupees. In the US, it's priced at $899. Based on the exchange rate, you should be paying 64,500 rupees in India, but you are paying 91,900. So the difference in price is 27,400 rupees. So that's for your affordable iPhone XR. Let's move on to the iPhone XS, the first in its premium category, the friendly sized one. So the 64 gigabit version is going to cost you 99,900 rupees in India. The price in the US is $999, so roughly that translates to 71,700 rupees. But the price in India is going to be 99,900, so the difference is 28,000 rupees. The 256 gigabyte version is going to cost you 1,14,900 rupees. The US price is $1149, which should translate to 82,500 rupees, but you are paying 1,14,900. So that translates to a difference of 32,000 rupees. The 512 gigabit version will cost you 1,34,900 in India. The price in the US is $1,349, which should translate to 96,800 rupees. But you are going to pay a difference of 38,000 rupees if you buy it for 1,34,900. Now let's go into their biggest iPhone yet, the iPhone XS Max. So the 64 gigabyte version starts at 1,09,900 rupees in India. The price in the US is $1,099, which should translate to 79,000 rupees approximately in India. So you are paying a difference of 31,000 rupees if you buy it in India. The 256 gigabyte version is going to cost you in India 1,24,900 rupees. The price in the US is $1,249, which should translate to 90,000 rupees approximately in India. But if you buy it in India for 1,24,900, you're paying a difference of 35,000 rupees. And finally, the 512 gigabit version of the iPhone XS Max, when it's going to launch in India, is going to cost you very affordable, just 1,44,900 rupees. The price in the US is $1,449, which should translate to 1,04,000 rupees in India, roughly. But if you buy it in India for 1,44,900, you're going to pay a difference of 41,000 rupees. You get the 128 gigabit version of the OnePlus 6 for 39,990. So guys, you are paying differences which start from a minimum of 23,000 rupees for the iPhone XR starting, which goes up to all the way to 41,000 rupees for the iPhone XS Max 512 gigabit version. That's if you buy it in India. And that's insane. Alright, I'm not saying that all of these iPhones are otherwise really affordable. I mean, the iPhone XR starts at it should start at 54,000 rupees had it been sold at the exact exchange rate, but it's still starting at 76,900. So in a logical sense, none of these are as affordable as they should be. But in India, it's beyond expensive. But still, what we've heard from the sales of the iPhone X last year is that they've still been sold out. People have paid 1,02,000 rupees and still bought the iPhone X. Alright, so there is no shortage of rich people or people whose money are giving them a really bad itch, so they need to spend it. That's all fine. I'm no one to judge. But why would you pay so much? Now, there are a number of factors why the price goes up so much, and it's because Apple has no manufacturing unit in India. Unlike Samsung and a host of other companies, Apple don't. So they have to rely on retail agencies. Now, once they do that, those agencies will also want their share of profits. So if Apple has to give them their share of profit, as well as maintaining their own profits, they have to hike up the price then and there. Apart from that, for Apple products, the import duty has been increased to 12.5% per iPhone. On top of that, the value added tax on the total price of the iPhone is another additional 12.5%. So there's already around 25% hike in the price, and then there's a number of other factors that play, so that takes up the premium to a whole new level. All right. Now, you might remember that the iPhone SE was the only affordable iPhone, and that's because Apple made a manufacturing unit in India which only produced the iPhone SE because they found that the quality, the standard of quality was sufficient for the iPhone SE, but nothing above that. They don't trust Indians with that. And well, that's a different debate, and I do not want to get into that. But it's because of these factors that you're paying such an additional premium price for the phones, which are otherwise, well, less expensive. They're expensive, but not as much as this. Now, my advice. Firstly, if you must get an iPhone, if you're in the whole ecosystem of Apple, if you have an iMac or Apple products or whatever, you definitely logically should stay within that whole environment of the iPhone, that ecosystem. If not, there are a number of other phones which are as good, if not better, for cheaper. But say you still want the 2018 iPhones and you're in India, what can you do? If I was in your place, I would get hold of any relative, any friend, or someone I know who lives in the US who can get me the iPhone for a far lesser price. That's my first advice. And because as of 2017, Apple has extended their international warranty. So now, even if you buy your Apple products, your iPhones from the US, but you live in India, their international warranty is going to cover that. So it's not that it's just pertaining to the phones bought in the US. Even if you buy it in the US and you live in India, it's going to be covered under that warranty, which wasn't before. So that was a huge problem. But mind you, this is only for unlocked, factory unlocked versions, so it cannot be carrier locked. So you cannot ask someone to get you an iPhone XS or whatever, which is locked under T-Mobile or Sprint or whatever carriers they have over there. It has to be factory unlocked. That would be a much more intelligent move on your part. You save a ton of money, you get the phone you want, and you can use that to maybe get a fast charger, which Apple is supposedly still not providing. You can get AirPods if you want, that too. It would be good if you get it from abroad, you would be less. So that's my advice to you guys. If you must buy the 2018 iPhones, or iPhones for that matter, if you have the ability to, or the provision of someone living abroad who can get you these products, get it from there. Save yourself a lot of money. That's my advice. Alright. So now you know that how much extra you're paying, you would be paying if you buy it in India. You know the factors which make the iPhone so expensive. Alright. You can't completely blame Apple. You can blame a part of it. And you can't completely blame the Indian government, but you definitely still can blame a part of it. So it's Apple and our government together, yeah, and we, the self-inflicted victims who still want to buy Apple products, usually end up paying for them. But trust me, even after all this, I'm sure a number of you, even after seeing this video, you're still gonna buy it from India. Because for some of you, it might not be a factor, whatever amount you're paying for it. But for many, it just might be. And this is dedicated to them. Anyway, that's it, my advice, guys. Hope this helps. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to Purcast 9 today itself if you haven't already. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.